Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. This video is just a quick one about the Champions League draw. It's been made for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. So I just thought I'd go through it with you all and get your opinions on this as well. So the quarterfinal draw was made recently in the past hour or so. And the four ties, which will be played in the first and second week of April, are as follows: Chelsea versus Real Madrid, Manchester City versus Atletico Madrid, Villarreal versus Bayern Munich, and Benfica versus Liverpool. We'll go through one by one now and I'll tell you what I think about each fixture and where I think each team will win or not. Chelsea versus Real Madrid. This is probably the tie of the round, to be honest with you. Two big teams, two heavyweights of the European stage. Chelsea are the holders. They won the Champions League last year against Manchester City. They're the Club World Cup champions this year. The Super Cup champions as well. This won't be easy, however, for Chelsea, as obviously with the situation that's going on at Chelsea at the moment, the money situation and stuff, it's looking uncertain. But on the footballing side, Chelsea have a very good chance of winning this game. They've got good players such as Lukaku, Havertz, Mount, Pulisic, Ziyech, Werner as well. They've got quality players. Kante as well in that midfield, Thiago Silva at the back, Mendy in goal. They've got a quality team, Chelsea, and on their day they can beat absolutely anyone and win any trophy they would like. Whereas Real Madrid, I've not seen much of this season, to be honest. La Liga, there's always this constant debate: is La Liga better than the Premier League? In my opinion, the Premier League is miles better than La Liga and is the best league in the world, the Premier League. But Real Madrid have a quality team. They've just come back and knocked out PSG from 2-0 down. Benzema hat-trick. What a threat he is. Vinicius Jr. They've got players like Hazard, who's not in form at the moment, but they've got Modric, Kroos in midfield. Quality, experienced players they've got. Real Madrid. Do I think Real Madrid will win this? I don't, actually. Over the two legs, I think Chelsea will just have that little bit too much for them, but it will be a tight game. It's probably the tie of the round, to be honest. And yeah, even though Chelsea are at home first, I see them taking advantage to Real Madrid and just cementing their advantage out there. Yes, there might be a difference with fans in the ground, but to be honest, I think Chelsea will win this game. Not comfortably, but I think they'll win it. 4-2, 4-3 on aggregate, something like that, Chelsea, but it could go either way. But in my opinion, I'm going for a Chelsea victory. Okay, we'll go for Manchester City versus Atletico Madrid next. Manchester City were last year's finalists who lost out to Chelsea in the final in Portugal. They've got to be one of the favourites this year, Manchester City, to be honest. They've got a quality team throughout: De Bruyne, Silva, Sterling, Jesus. Quality they've got. Gundogan. They've just got so much quality, and they're so good defensively as well with Diaz, Walker, Ederson. Such a sweeper keeper he is, and I see Manchester City going to at least the final. They've got to get to the final. Manchester City. Guardiola will be judged on winning this tournament at his time at Man City. He got to the final last year. Can he go that one step further? Whether he'll win it, I don't know. Do I want them to win it? No. As a United fan, I don't. But they've got to get to the final. It's what Man City fans will demand. It's what the club will demand. And yeah, they're playing Atletico Madrid, who's a very, very good organised defensive team in Simeone as well. The manager, he gets them well organised. He's very well respected out there in Madrid. He's got them to 3 finals, I think, previously in his time there. Very, very good team, Atletico. Very frustrated team to play against, as as I've seen in the past week with United, getting knocked out by them. They're very frustrating because they have a game plan and they stick to it and they do it well under Simeone. But I don't see them having enough to beat Man City, to be honest. I just see Man City be too good for them. Man City are more of a possession-based team, whereas Atletico won't want possession. So City will dominate the ball and the possession throughout both legs. And I think the quality that Man City will show on the ball will show through in the end. Even though Atletico Madrid are good defensively, I just see the quality that City have on the ball with their playmakers such as De Bruyne, Silva, Sterling, etc. will just be too much for Atletico Madrid. And this game could be over in the first leg, but it could be tight. Atletico will make it frustrating for Man City. But overall, I'm going to go for a 3-goal margin victory for Man City across both legs. I just see it being too much for Atletico. Okay, we'll go on to the third quarter-final now, which is Villarreal versus Bayern Munich. In my opinion, Villarreal have been the surprise package this season in this competition. They've just beaten Juventus and knocked them out 3-0 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate. Surprised a lot of people, Villarreal. They were the Europa League winners last year after beating Man United in the final. No one expects them to get this far. They've got a good, experienced manager who knows how to win trophies at this level in Unai Emery, even if it is the Europa League. He's got a very well organised team now in Villarreal, working together, hard working. I don't watch much of them as it is La Liga. I'm not a La Liga watcher, but watching them from afar, they have been well organised and very good defensively, and going forward as well with such players as Danjuma, Chukwueze, and yeah, other players as well at the back like Pau Torres, good defender he is, good centre-back, knows what to do, got a goal in midweek against Juventus. Where on the other hand, Bayern Munich are just full of winners, Champions League winners, World Cup winners, league winners. They're just full of winners and they know what to do on this stage. They won it a couple of years ago, Bayern Munich. I see them being too much for Villarreal, to be honest, with such as Lewandowski up front, what a goal scorer he is, Muller, Kimmich in midfield, with the likes of Gnabry as well, with Coleman, and other players as well. I just see them being too much. Bayern Munich. It will be a tough game. Villarreal will make it tough for Bayern. They are away first, and Villarreal will think they can take something to Germany, but I just see Bayern Munich being too strong once they get the game flowing. Once they get the game going, Bayern Munich, they're unstoppable at times, and Lewandowski up front can score any type of goal at any time, so you've got to be very careful of just him as well. But Villarreal, credit to them for getting to this stage, but I don't see them going any further. I see Bayern Munich winning this by probably 5-1, 5-2 on aggregate, but Villarreal, good luck to you. And I hope it turns out to be the quarter-final we all would like it to be. But I don't think it will be. I think Bayern Munich will just have too much for Villarreal, and they'll probably make it through to the semi-finals. Okay, we'll go on to the last quarter-final draw then, which is Benfica versus Liverpool. Benfica have just got past Ajax. They got dominated. I've watched the highlights. Ajax battered them in the second leg, but they got that decisive goal to send them through on aggregate 3-2. In a way, do they deserve to be here? Well, they do, because they got the winning goal. They beat Ajax. They're good defensively, Benfica. They've got some good players. In Nunes up front, the striker, who's very much wanted by Premier League clubs. Yaremchuk as well, the Ukrainian player, who's very well supported with all the stuff that's going on as well, and rightly so. But they've got a good organised bunch of players there in Portugal and Benfica. Good manager as well, who come up against the Liverpool side that are just running riot at the moment. They've won the Carabao Cup, they're 1 point off the top of the league, they're still in the FA Cup, they're in the Champions League, they're going for the quadruple, they're going for it all. And I do see Liverpool coming out comfortable winners in this tie. Benfica will make it difficult defensively, but do I see Benfica causing Liverpool any trouble whatsoever? No, I don't. Liverpool have Mo Salah, Mane, Firmino, Jota, Diaz. That front line is frightening, and they've got their midfield of Thiago, Fabinho, Henderson, Van Dijk at the back, Alisson in goal. They're just so good defensively as well as going forward, and I see Liverpool winning this tie by 3 clear goals as well, 4 or 5, 1 or 2 on aggregate, something like that. I think Benfica will score across the tie, but I don't see them causing any real problems for Liverpool. So my quarter-finals are Chelsea to win over the 2 legs, Manchester City to win over the 2 legs, Bayern Munich to win over the 2 legs, and Liverpool to win over the 2 legs. And then now that takes us into the semi-final draw, which was also made. So it will either be Manchester City or Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea or Real Madrid in the semi-finals. So going off my predictions, I think the semi-finals of this one will be Manchester City versus Chelsea, an all-English semi-final. I'm not writing off Real Madrid, not by all means, but I think it will be a Manchester City and Chelsea semi-final, which means one of them are getting knocked out, which means an English team will be guaranteed in the final. It will be a cracking semi-final, that in my opinion. And I do see it's so hard to predict because they're both English teams and they're both cracking teams. But I can only see one winner, and I see Man City doing it over 2 legs. Just because of the quality they've got compared to Chelsea. Chelsea have a lot of quality, but City have a lot of technically better players, in my opinion, in De Bruyne, who can open a game up by a pass, and players that run in behind cause problems for that Chelsea defence. And I see Man City getting to the final, to be honest. And then we'll go into the second semi-final, which is Benfica or Liverpool versus Villarreal or Bayern Munich. Now, this will be a tough semi-final because, in my opinion, I've gone with Liverpool versus Bayern Munich with my predictions. And anyone can win this. I can't predict this, but it's all set up for a Manchester City versus Liverpool final, isn't it? I don't want either of them to win it. I'd rather Chelsea or Bayern Munich win it, but not Chelsea, City or Liverpool. But that's what it's set up as. So it's a cracking quarter-final and semi-final draw for us all to look forward to. And even though my team's not in it, I will be keeping an eye on it because it's the Champions League. It's the best of the best in Europe. And the first legs are being played on the week of April the 11th and then April the 18th. The first legs are being played on the 12th and 13th, and the second legs are being played on the 19th and 20th of April. So we'll see how they get on. See if my predictions are right. Let me know down in the comments below what your predictions are, or message me on any of my social medias as well if you want, about any of the predictions that I've said. Am I right or wrong? Where each team will go wrong, or where the weaknesses and strengths are. Please let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video, and please remember to like, subscribe and share the videos as well. I do put a lot of time and effort into these videos, so the support is very much appreciated. I am bringing more and more different kind of videos out as well. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.